Welcome back, guys, to the Utep Miners Dynasty. Here in week number 13, the 6-4 Utep Miners will host 3-7 New Mexico State. Coming off of our first loss, a huge upset as we lost to Missouri State last week. Weren't able to get a 4th and inches inside the red zone, and they were able just to kill the rest of the clock. So looking for a big bounce back win here at home, as New Mexico State only 3-7 on the year, but their 3 wins do come inside Conference USA play, and we will begin with the football. As Jaden Smith back to return this one. He's only able to get to the 18-yard line. But last time these two teams met, Utep won 42-35 as they lead the all-time series 60-39. Looking to extend that to 61. But 1st and 10 from the 18. Hashawn Wilson, first play of the game. Past the 50. Past the 20. One man to beat. Stiff arming his way down to the 11. 71 yards on the first opening play. 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. A bad ball there from Nelson. If he leads him to the outside, might have had him in the end zone. Now 2nd and 10. An explosive way to begin this game, as Odom hangs on to one for a gain of 3. 3rd and 7 now from the 8-yard line. Here comes some pressure. Overthrown though. Incomplete. Had Cam Thomas. As this one's going to be up, and it is good. Utep able to get 3 on their opening drive after a 71-yard carry from Hashawn Wilson. As they get him down at the 12-yard line. Good way to begin the special teams unit, as Stanley, the running back, 388 yards on the season, 3 touchdowns, only averaging 3 yards per carry. As might have not been the full-time starter all year, but he's in now. Back to the line of scrimmage as a bunch of players, Stratton involved on it. Brings up 2nd and 10 now from the 12-yard line. As he's drilled by Barnes. Solo Barnes, the senior safety, coming down, making a huge hit. Brings up 3rd and 8 now from the 15. So here comes some pressure, but they're taking a deep shot. Xavier Smith able to deflect that one away. Nearly had the interception as Callaway, the speedy receiver, nearly got behind the safeties. As a quick 3-and-out forced by this Utep defense. Odom back to return this one. Only gets to the 45, and that's where this offense will begin. First and 10 from the 45. Wilson able to get 5 over 75 yards on 2 carries. 2nd and 5 now from the 50-yard line. Underneath, Odom wide open, makes one guy miss, gets down to the 29-yard line. Odom with 2 catches for 24 yards. That one goes for 21. Now 1st and 10, nearing the red zone yet again. As a perfect ball to Cam Thomas. An absolute dime from Nelson gets him inside the 10, down at the 9. Wilson going backwards, so losing 4 on that counter. Martinez able to come in, brings up 2nd and 13. As Jaden Smith off the bubble screen gets him down to the 4. 9 yards for Smith, the senior receiver. Now 2nd and 4. As Nelson rolling out, flag on the play. Nelson's into the end zone, but looks like it's going to be a hold and called back. It is going to be a hold, and it's going to be back us up 10 yards, bringing up 3rd and goal from the 14. Nothing going for Nelson. Strip sack. Picked up by the offensive lineman. Luckily, Utep will still escape with points. But a touchdown taken off the board due to a hold. We'll have to settle for another 3. 6-0 lead for Utep. As New Mexico State's defense inside the red zone has been pretty good, but Roan drills him. Forced fumble. The receiver. 2nd forced fumble of the season for him. And now 1st and goal from the 6. Nelson with the keeper. Nothing for him there. Brings up 2nd and goal from the 7 now. 2 tight ends in on the play. They go with a bootleg. Underneath to the backup tight end, and he's into the end zone. Josh Shucks. And a 13-0 lead early in this one. A huge forced fumble by the big receiver. Has a 2-score lead for Utep as they get down to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 17. There's a couple of nice moves as Stanley is gonna be gone. Great job by Stanley to avoid the first couple tackles, and he's into the end zone. As now back to a 1-score game after 1 play. Couple of crazy plays. 83 yards there for New Mexico State. As Jaden Smith back to return this one. He gets to the 20-yard line. 1st and goal, or 1st and 10 from the 20. Nothing for him. Had the bubble screen perfectly covered. And Martinez with another great play, this time resulting in a sack. 2nd and 19 from the 11. Wilson able to get 5 yards back on that carry. Still going to be 3rd and 14 now for this Utep offense. As he drops back the pass. As Jaden Smith wide open. Right over his head though. Nelson put that one on the money. Smith just never reached up as a quick 3 and out. As outside of 1 play so far, that 83 yards has been all Utep. It's a nice tackle there from KD Johnson. Playing one of his last games here for Utep. Gonna be 2nd and 4. Here comes some pressure up the middle. Was a ton of pressure and a big hit from Thompson. Gonna bring up 3rd and inches from the 47. And it's a QB sneak. Gets the 1st down. As Logan has yet to complete a pass downfield. As yet another check down. As Xavier Smith able to push him out after a 3-yard gain. That should end the 1st quarter. A Massive run from New Mexico State, 83 yards, has them down 6. Utep trying to regain some momentum here, both running backs with extremely long plays. Here on 2nd and 7 to begin the second quarter. Back to Stanley. Breaks a couple of tackles, hurdling over a man. Still going down to the 29. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. As Jones can't bring him down. A missed tackle there. Russell slows him up. Gets him down to the 14. But this defense struggling here. So here comes some pressure. Sent a blitz. Thompson with a great open field tackle. Would have been an easy score if he wasn't there. Brings up 2nd and 5 now from the 9-yard line. As they go with a screen. Smith all over it. Cole comes and helps clean him up. Xavier Smith, the junior safety, might be a transfer option. Hoping we keep him around for another season, but as Thompson is beat and into the end zone goes New Mexico State. Had the cover 2 hole shot. Safety didn't get over in time, and Pride able to get into the end zone as New Mexico State stunning these Utep fans with a 1-point lead now. As Nickelberry back there to return this one. Utep was riding high on a 5-game winning streak. Now down 1 after losing last week. 1st and 10. Wilson with a solid carry of 8 there. Gonna have to rely on the run game a lot right now. 2nd and 2 from the 29. As they do throw it. Odom's open. Just a poor ball. And Nelson, don't know what's going on with him. Might be feeling the pressure. 3rd and 2 now. It's another run to Wilson. Wilson makes one guy miss. Wilson down to the 46 and a nice juke move. 1st and 10 now from the 46-yard line. Has Cheeks open on the sideline down to the 34. Getting them back in the field goal range. Just junior tight end. Finding more of a role after the starter went down. As Wilson out the backfield with a big catch. 22 yards to be exact. Gets us inside the 15. Now we just have to close these drives off. As Nelson rolling out. Only one man to beat. Nelson can't fight to get into the end zone. Down at the 1. Ran for 12 though. Now brings up 1st and goal from the 1. And Wilson caps off this drive with a touchdown. Over 100 yards on the game. And retakes the lead is Utep 20-14. Now we need this defense, who had no answer last week for Missouri State, to figure something out here. As Missouri State got absolutely blown out against HBK Shane and Kennesaw State this week, 45-14. As they go with a bubble screen, and not looking good. Jones, one of the last ones. Green and Jones push him out at the 15. And a big play for this New Mexico State offense. 1st and 10. As they hit a quick check down. Another first down. Gets him first and goal from the 4. First and goal from the 4 now. Huge tackle there. KD Johnson blew it up. Xavier Smith comes and cleans him up. As KD Johnson with some more pressure as the camera angle is all messed up, forces an incompletion. Brings up third and goal now from the 7-yard line. Can the defense force a stop as they go in the end zone? Xavier Smith forces the ball loose. Incomplete. Great job from Smith at the last second, blowing it up. And New Mexico State will get 3 here. As a nice drive. Cannot finish it off with a touchdown though. 5 plays, 61 or 69 yards. As Jaden Smith back to return this one. He gets down to the 17. Nothing going on these kick returns just yet. First and 10. As they go right back to the run here. Wilson back to the outside. He's past the 50. Dragged down at the 42. And continuing his excellent game as he's over 144 yards on the ground. Brings us to the 2-minute warning. Wilson carrying this Utep offense as they try and find some balance here to finish the quarter. First and 10 from the 42. They go with a play fake across the middle. Jaden Smith hangs on to it. First and 10 now from the 27. Nelson drops back the pass yet again. Sacked, fumble, luckily picked up by the offensive lineman. As he is down on the play. Nelson, second fumble of the game. Here comes some pressure immediately. Just checks it down to Wilson, who's able to make a guy miss, get a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6 now. As has Kenny Odom wide open on the slant route down to the 7. Waited for him to get past the linebacker. Nearly costed him. But first and goal from the 7 now. As they go with a screen. Wilson not able to make his magic work there. Losing one actually. And a quick timeout from Utep. Second and goal now from the 8-yard line. As Cam Thomas using his speed to win on the outside. On the curl route and a perfect throw there from Nelson. Touchdown Utep as they retake a 2-possession lead with 14 seconds to go in the second quarter. As this one kicked into the end zone, will be returned. Drilled by Roan yet again at the 15. Would be shocked to see a pass here. Probably going to be a run to end the quarter. With only 12 seconds to go. As Smith and company able to bring him down. That will end the second quarter. A 10-point lead right now for UTEP. But New Mexico State not going away. As you can't let bad teams hang in there. As both teams on the ground are killing it. As New Mexico State back on offense to begin this quarter. Will return this kick out the end zone. Drilled at the 15. Yet again. Great returns team. First and 10 from the 15-yard line. As the tight end in motion. As they go right back to the run. Davey not able to bring him down. Smith just able to slow him up. as Russell and company push him out. Over 148 yards for Stanley now, as they actually go with a play action as he's pushed out at the 47, giving him another first down as the tight end Parks not going down easily. 1st and 10. They go with another play fake as a huge throw and a huge hit that gets him down at the 24, as Logan starting to find some rhythm through the air. 1st and 10 now from the 24. As they get him down after a 3-yard catch. Finally, a short gain. Has been first down after first down for this offense so far. 2nd and 7 from the 22. As another first down, Smith pushes him out at the 9. And just bad defense after bad defensive play. 1st and goal from the 9. As a quick toss, finally able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by Tyler Jones. 2nd and goal now from the 13-yard line. Logan drops back the pass, and it's picked! Solo Barnes comes away with it. KD Johnson down though with an injury, but Solo Barnes with a huge red zone interception. As Wilson takes over and he's able to get 4 on his first touch. As bruised ribs, he will be back. Arguably our best defensive player this season. 2nd and 6 now from the 15. As Odom goes up and grabs that one. Now brings up 1st and 10 from the 26. As Cam Thomas, wide open, overthrown. 2nd and 10 now from the 26. Wilson takes off, another full head of steam, as Joseph now down with an injury. Offensive line has been an issue so far this season, definitely with the injuries. Cam Thomas underneath. He's able to pick up a first down for. As a bruised form, Joseph will return soon. As the 3rd catch of the game for Cam brings him up to 40 on the game, has a touchdown as well. Wilson, another first down for him, as the running back closing in on 200 total yards. He's dealing with a little bit of fatigue right now. Is right back to him though. Able to get 4. Wouldn't be shocked to see Marquez Taylor get some action here in this one. 2nd and 6 from the 27 though. An awful throw nearly leads to an interception. Luckily it was just deflected down. Brings up 3rd and 6 in field goal range. Odom with a nice catch, but short of the line to gain. His 5th of the game will make it an easier field goal attempt. As it's going to be no good. No good by Joe Bauman, who has been pretty reliable all season, but this time not able to get any points on the board for Utep. As Jaden Wilson with a good hit. Only a gain of 5 on Harris. 2nd and 5 now from the 28. Around 2:30 left here in this 3rd quarter. As Russell forces him out. First and 10 now. All over it is Utep in this defense. Don't know who it was exactly, but a great play there. Brings up 2nd and 10. As Stratton couldn't bring him down the first time, able to the second time. But not after a first down picked up. 1st and 10 from the 48. Had some immediate pressure, but they thought it was a run. Great job to pull out the play action. And Logan continues the deal to end this third quarter with a minute to go. Easy check down, Tyler Jones, just a bit too slow. 2nd and 6 now from the 32. Just under a minute to go in this third quarter. New Mexico State down 10 but driving as they hit the tight end. Great job from Uduka and Xavier Smith bringing them down. 3rd and 6 now from the 32. Here comes some pressure. They drop back the pass. Green all over it. Holds them to a 4th and short as they elect to kick their 3, going down 7. And this one's going to be up. Just has the distance. As they tack on 3 more, making it a 27-20 ball game. As Jaden Smith back to return this one. Found a little bit of room. He's able to get to the 24-yard line. Utep dominating majority of the game as you see the top 25 there. Penn State ranks number 1. Miami number 2. As Utep has complete control over the game since the opening kickoff. But New Mexico State not going away easily. As it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Got to put some type of points on the board here as Wilson drags his man 6 yards there. 2nd and 4 from the 30-yard line. Underneath Cam Thomas. Great speed. Able to catch and run down to the 45-yard line. 15 yards for him on the drag route. As the offense finding a balance between the pass and the run. 1st and 10. As they go with a play fake. Cam Thomas open across the middle again. Great throw there. Up to 73 yards for him. 1st and 10 from the 37. They go with another play fake. As he's going deep. Jaden Smith comes down with it. Tackled at the 1. Saw one-on-one coverage and Jaden Smith goes up and snags it. 1st and goal from the 1 now. As Odom coming in motion. And Odom's into the end zone. Touchdown, Utep. A great drive from this Miners offense. As that might have just put the dagger into New Mexico State. With 6 minutes to go, down 14 points. See if New Mexico State has an answer. As just dancing around back there gets him to the 13. First and 10 from the 13. As KD Johnson with some pressure nearly got home. But forces a throwaway. And an incompletion brings up 2nd and 10 now from the 13-yard line. They go with an empty look. Here comes some pressure. Uduka all over the drag route. Third and 6 now from the 17. Here comes some more pressure. Incomplete. Rush the throw. And game on the line right here. 4th and 6 from the 17. As Farmer and everybody. KD Johnson the one to finish him off. And Logan is down with an injury. was chased by the whole line. KD Johnson finishes him up as Smith coming in motion. Smith makes one guy miss, only down after 2 yards. Gonna be 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line, just about 5 minutes to go. Jaden Smith makes the one guy miss. Smith is into the end zone. Touchdown, Utep. And that is officially the dagger, as Utep will improve to 7-4 on the season, pulling away from New Mexico State late in the 4th. As the run game from New Mexico State kept them in it a lot, but Utep able to pull away with just about 5 minutes to go. Logan is back in the game for New Mexico State, as they go right back to the run, and this time all over is Yaduka. Actually, it was Taylor this time. Taylor all over it. 2nd and 11 from the 18. They drop back to pass, a very quick throw. Goes for 4. Brings up 3rd and 7 out from the 23-yard line. They go with another option play. Logan, drilled by Russell. Absolutely laid out. But brings up a 4th and 1 with 4 minutes to go. A huge run. And a missed tackle there by Russell. And it's going to be a touchdown, New Mexico State. Stanley now over 230 yards on the game. And another massive touchdown. Brings it back to 2 scores with just 4 minutes left. New Mexico State not going away quietly, as Smith back to return this one. As he makes a couple people miss, able to get to the 20. Try to hit the edge. Was not able to, but 1st and 10. As Wilson gets 7 on his carry. He's over almost at 300 or 200 yards on the game. And this carry will put him at 200, a little over, as he gets down to the 35. 206 to be exact. And now Marquez Taylor does sub into this one. Taylor on his first carry. Makes a couple people miss. Taylor is gone. Marquez Taylor. 65 yards on his first carry of the game. As New Mexico State's defense has been rough, stopping the ground game. Almost 300 total yards on the ground for Utep. With 3 minutes to go, we'll see if New Mexico continues with their ground attack, as that has kept them in the game with 2 long touchdowns. Stratton all over it. Gets him down after a 6-yard pickup. A 21-point lead, though. It's KD Johnson with his 2nd of the game. Continuing his excellent season. I believe it puts him at 10 sacks on the year now. Nice, easy throw there. Wide open underneath. Able to pick up a 1st down as New Mexico State continues to drive from the 34s. Here comes some pressure. Hits an easy check down for 2. Closing in on the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 8 from the 36. Jaden Wilson with a monster hit on the slant route. Nothing for him there. Should be the last play before the 2-minute warning. As Thompson all over that drag, but a first down picked up. As the battle of 110, or I-10 maybe. Utep dominating 48-27. As both teams have been excellent on the ground. As Stanley continuing his dominating performance. Just the only one that seems to show up and play for him this game. KD Johnson nearly got in on that play. And a timeout from New Mexico State. Interesting timeout as they are down 3 scores with under 2 minutes to go. Maybe just trying to find some momentum here as Wilson, monster hit. They hurry back to the line. Now 2nd and 6. Leaving the outsides open for another easy check down. That one brings up 3rd and 2. As here comes some more pressure. KD Johnson and company force a throwaway there. 4th and 2, game on the line. Game's pretty much over, but receiver coming in motion. It's a jet sweep. Thompson blowing it up. And that will put this one away. Dante Thompson having a really nice second half of the season. As Taylor in for another play. Sophomore running back should see a lot of playing time next year with Wilson gone. Hoping he doesn't transfer as Taylor goes for another 5. He has 3 carries, 84 yards on the game. As Smith coming in motion. Should be one of the last plays here. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. As 2nd and 5 now from the 48. As Odom hangs onto the bubble screen. Brings up 4th and 1. We're just going to let this one take down as Utep improves to 7-4 on the season. New Mexico State falls to 3-8. But an excellent game, especially by this offense. Utep's defense got to get a little tighter, but a 21-point win in the 61st win of the series. You'll definitely take that. As Nelson, 23 of 29, 54 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. As Hashawn Wilson, 15 carries, 206 yards, and a touchdown. Marquez Taylor, 3 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown. As a touchdown from Odom, Jaden Smith, Cam Thomas, and Josh Shucks, the backup tight end. 3 sacks allowed, 2 of them strip sacks. Offensive line definitely going to have to play a little better. Jaden Wilson leading the team in tackles with 11. 3 tackles from loss from Xavier Smith. 2 sacks from KD Johnson. A pick from Solo Barnes. A couple pass deflections. A forced fumble from Roney. As we were able to recover at the 6. And a massive win. Improving us to 7-4 and 6-1 in Conference USA play. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.